Hey YouTube, it's your girl Dominique. I'm here to obviously give you an update on my hair. So right now I'm a week shy of month 4. I have month 2 and 3. I mean 3 and 3, I guess. 2 and 3. But I haven't put them up. They're on a whole different computer. So those will definitely get up later, so you can definitely see the progression. So I'm here to obviously show you my locks. I just retwisted on Sunday. Today is Wednesday. As you can see, my babies are locked. I am less than 6 months and I am fully locked. I have started retwisting myself for the past 2 months. I am going to now, instead of go every 4 weeks, I'm going to go every 3 weeks. Because usually I'm used to washing my hair every 3 weeks, even when I was loose natural. And so I think I'm going to continue with that because it's just better for my scalp. By the 4th week, I'm like dying. Excuse me. Sorry. So as you can see, let me, I guess, go ahead and give you a 360. So the past couple of nights I haven't been wrapping it up, even though I just did my hair on Sunday. It's a really bad habit of mine. But these are my babies. Give you a full peek into. And as you can see, all of my ends, for the most part, I want to say are sealed. That's why I sit in the bathroom and do this, so you guys can see everything without me having to, hold my hand up. But that's all my bad boys. So 1 month I did interlock the back, and just to put some of the hairs back in there. And then I've been retwisting ever since. Retwisting is really my preference. I like how the front looks. It's faster. I can retwist my whole head in maybe an hour, maybe less. It just depends on how lazy and how fast I'm going. Keep staring at myself and not the camera. So let me turn around and show you guys the back. And they're still light and fluffy, and they still bounce and move like when Damian Walter does them, because I don't really use anything. The last video I showed you that I use the settings, well, not in the last video. So I have a video that I was going to put up, show you what I use for my retwist. Basically, I just use the same thing. It's a setting lotion by Design Essentials. It's their twist and set. And literally I took that and I diluted it with water, and then I used that to retwist my hair. I do use a little bit of edge control just on my edges, because if not, my edges get puffy really, really quickly. So I'll put a little edge control just right here, just a smidge amount, and it's the Design Essentials edge control. For shampoo and conditioner, shampoo I use the 50/50 balancing, hydrating, cleansing shampoo for my clarifying shampoo. And then I use Joico's Moisture Recovery for my moisture shampoo. So I do clarify twice and I moisturize once. And I do deep condition my locks. And I use Semi Delino. It's a salon brand, Semi Delino, Alpha Parf, if you know. Semi Delino Alpha Parf. I use the recovery mask. And I like that one just because it gives the hair a little bit of slip so that I can pop my locks. I let that sit on for a few, not too long. I do a double whammy of conditioner. I'll still put another layer of regular conditioner. It's the Nexxus Humectress conditioner right on top. I'm just a fan of conditioning because if you think about it, locks are nothing but shedded hair, and it's porous, which means that it needs a lot. It needs a lot of moisture. It needs a lot of everything. So, with that being said, I try to punch in as much moisture as I possibly can during that washing period, because your hair loses moisture every 3 to 5 days. So when the hair loses moisture every 3 to 5 days, it needs to be replenished. So that's why I double whammy my hair with conditioner, so it tries to hold on as best as possible, since I'm only washing every 3 to 4 weeks. Now, in my very first video, first two or whatever that I did, I showed you what moisturizers I was using. I was using the Jane Carter moisturizing hydrating mist. I still have some of that, and I'm still going to use up the rest of that. I'm just not that pressed. Sorry, my kitten's a little restless. Then I was using, so I still have that, and I use I still have a small amount of that. So just to show you some other backup moisturizing sprays that I use. This is not it. I grabbed the wrong bottle. This is actually just a Sheen spray that I put in here. And sometimes I'll mist my hair with the Sheen spray once in a while. It's a tea tree one. But I do use the Talia Waji Protective Mist Modifier every once in a while. Now, the only reason why I say it like that is because if you do know, the product is kind of thick. So my bottle was actually down to about here, and then I filled the rest up with water. And that's when I'll use it, is honestly when I dilute it. Because anything that's really thick like that is not going to fully penetrate through the hair. So I don't really use it like that, like I said, unless I dilute it. Now, the other moisture product that I've been using that I'm absolutely in love with right now, and it is a salon quality product. It's by Biomega, and it's Moisture Mist. And what I mean, this spray is lovely. It's very fine. It's aerated. It dries really quickly. I can still snap my fingers even with my hands wet. It's not sticky. It's not anything. And I love it. So I moisturize my locks with this. In store, this bottle, I think you would spend $20. And then it's a big refill bottle that's $40. I don't pay that much, but yeah. But it's worth the bang for your buck, because literally the first ingredient is water. To my knowledge, majority of these products are, and this is actually, it says, experience the healthy look and feel of Biomega hair. Revive your fine, dull, and dry hair instantly with an ultra-light infusion of energizing vitamins and essential minerals. Leaves hair healthy, hydrated, and tangle-free. Perfect for refreshing and styling. Spray generously onto towel-dried hair. Come through, do not rinse. No sulfates, parabens, gluten, or sodium chloride. UV protectants help keep color vibrant. No animal testing. So when I mean this stuff is the truth, it's the truth. If you're a locker like me that still moisturizes your hair, because I hate to say, locks are still like loose natural hair, it's just in a different form. Really, that's really all it is. So the hair still loses moisture every 3 to 5 days, and it still needs to be replenished every 3 to 5 days. And this is what I use. This is my bad boy right here. And then for the oil that I still use the olive oil, the Black Queen spray. As you can see, I'm almost out because I haven't been to Damian Walter lately, and I got to see where else I find. This is sold in my area, but I love this stuff. I stick with this. Like I said, when I'm oil my scalp, I oil with this. When I just want a little kick of, some sheen on the ends, that's when I'll use my little sheen spray, just to give it a little give it a little light reflection, you know, like that. And it's not gonna harm the hair. This one that I got, it's very light. It's not like that that cone feel spray. So I got that one. So yeah, that's really all that's going on with my hair. As you can see, and my hair is really soft. It's really, you know, it puffs out really quickly, but for the most part, this is just weird. See, I have loose hairs like that, like really weird loose hairs that I almost don't know where they go. So, and I retwist my hair to the right. So I try to entwine all my hair to the right. Sometimes when I get along the front of the hairline, though, I almost, trying to see the time, I almost forget that I'm going to the right, and naturally my hand's going to go to the left. So, yeah. Sorry, my head itches just a little bit. Is it just me, or does anybody else, when they first get a fresh retwist, like your hair itches, your scalp like really itches? I'm guessing because of the exposure, and I should know this. I do hair, but you know, this is still a learning process for me, especially going through it. So now I have the experience to, you know, tell anyone else, especially with my hair texture that's going through it. You can lock with comb coils. You can lock with washing your hair. You can lock, dropping stuff. You can lock with conditioning your locks. And with anything, you know, it's still hair. So at the end of the day, you know, it does still need to be conditioned and things like that. So, my eyes look a little crazy. So, yeah, that's it. And like I said, when I get some time, I'm shooting this direct before, you know, I head out. 2 seconds. My little baby. So she's being bad. So, yeah, any questions or concerns, please definitely, don't be afraid to comment, don't be afraid to ask, and, we will see you guys later, and enjoy your weekend. Bye.